Here we go. Hello, everyone. I managed to get my PS3 up and running, so we can jump into Tales of Xillia 1. There is a number 2 that we will be getting to later because it's actually better than Symphonia's number 2. It was indeed a number 2, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one to make that kind of a joke, am I? Come on, I got you working earlier. There he goes. Interesting note is that that opening actually does change based on who you have as your main character. Like if you're most recently played as with Jude as your MC, then it'll be Jude's variant, and if it's Milla, it's Millia's. I mean, I guess that's kind of obvious in hindsight, but it's still nifty that they made two variations based on who you pick. Let's see. Huh, they actually already put in a whole bunch of this stuff for me. But... yes, the material points, remember that stuff. It is actually kind of nuts, lowering all cost to 1. Yeah, why it's so... Oh yeah, that's right. I remember how you get more grade. It's actually through, like, achievements in this one, isn't it?
spirits are dying. I fear the power of Spyrix is behind this. We should investigate.
Even the anime cutscenes have like highlighted words.
So how long has it been? 6 years? Time sure flies. Come. Fenmont awaits.
Dreams and wishes are fulfilled. Such is the life of all who live in Riza and Maxia, where hope springs eternal. The spirits have the power to bring man's wishes to fruition. And in turn, those wishes preserve and protect the spirit's livelihood. Therefore, it could be said that Maxwell, the Lord of the Spirits, is in fact the guardian of all things. In this world, no known evil exists that could threaten this harmonious cycle. But if one did, perhaps it might lurk in the hearts of men.
Hey! Oh! So sorry! Hey! Sorry! I gotta move.
Now we get to pick our character. We get to pick between Jude, the medical student who gets his life flipped upside down by Mila, claims to be the Spirit Lord Maxwell. Personally, I prefer having Jude as my MC. Part of it is the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of Mila's playstyle. She's kind of, I guess, Zelos-like would be a good way to describe her. She's not bad, mind you. She is actually really, really strong. It's just I don't enjoy the way she plays.
Okay, let's go.
Jude is, well, he's the prototypical punch protagonist. I don't know if I guess he's the second. Oh, I have him in. Oh god, I forgot I had a whole bunch of goofy outfits on people.
You okay? Those documents must be for the registrar's office.
Yeah, thanks for helping out. You sure you have time for this? Don't you have residency training with Professor House?
This is like probably one of the like weirder things about Jude's character is like, how old do you think Jude is exactly? I mean, he's a medical student who's having, like, you know, he's a resident for a actual, like, doctor and all that stuff. How old would you think that would make him? Because he's, like, 16.
Don't worry about that.
I would say he should at least be 20.
Shoot, you're right. Thanks again. You better get moving, too.
Right. Crap, I'm gonna be late.
Noted. Okay, there we go. Can I change outfit? Here we go. Oh, he's supposed to be in his medical outfit here due to plot reasons. It usually looks more like that. Oh yeah, that's right. They actually gave a bunch of characters like specific hairstyles, or specifically wearing hats. Here? Oh yeah, like this. Like you can see his hair normally, but sticking like out like crazy. But hat style, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's his fell arm. The usual super special item that you use when you're that's like gets stronger the higher your kill count gets. Everyone gets one. I don't remember exactly where you get all of them in this one.
Tardiness won't get me any extra credit with a professor. Let's see, what building was he in again?
I've only been doing this for months. I don't remember where I work. Now that I think about it, I think this is the first like Tales game where you could actually like control the camera like this. I don't think any of the other ones let you do that.
Professor House, are you leaving?
Well, look who decided to show up.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late.
Worry not, lad. Now, keep this between us, but I've been asked to help down at the lab. Top secret research, they say.
A request right from Orda Palace? Wow.
I need you to keep an eye on things until I get back. You can handle it, lad. Only patients with appointments will be coming in today.
And once again, he's supposed to be a 16-year-old medical student who the doctor that he's doing residency work under entrusts him to handle his patients.
What?
You sure he's supposed to be 16?
Oh, right. I need you to sign my class credit form.
We need this for a bit of a story beat later on.
Is coming along, I presume?
More or less. I should have the first draft ready by Ignis.
That's cutting things close, don't you think? The end of a race is no time to start slowing down. After all, I'm planning to make you my top assistant after you graduate.
Thank you, Professor.
I'll be back in a few hours.
So much for an easy day.
So I recall another nice little thing they do. You can see the people we can actually converse with have the little balloon above their heads. They're already calling us Dr. Jude too. But once you talk to them, the actual like symbol changes. Where are we going?
I can't believe I messed up my spirit channeling. That's kid stuff. Ugh.
Okay, you're good to go. It's funny, though. There's been a real epidemic of channeling failures today. Any idea what went wrong, Mr. Eldon? Your brain's mana lobe looks tip-top.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I was able to draw out mana like usual, but then it was like the spirits ran off or something.
Like they were gone, huh?
Anyway, thanks, Doc. At least I can get back to work. It's my wife's birthday, too. Now I don't have to worry about letting her down.
No more patients for today, Dr. Jude.
You sure this is all above board, Nurse Prin? I mean, students aren't normally allowed to see patients by themselves.
Don't ask me. The professor is the one shirking his duties. He knows full well that urgent patients always show up. Serves you right for agreeing to stand in, if you ask me.
I guess with the amount of mana at his disposal, treating 10 people isn't any more taxing than treating 1.
He spent so much time developing his mana lobe that it skewed his perspective.
Beg your pardon. Have either of you seen Professor House?
Come to think of it, he should have been back by now. Why? Did something happen?
We've just been told he's been chosen for the Hal Prize.
Why are your eyebrows not match your hair color, dude?
What? Wow. Research honors don't get any bigger than that.
They want to see him immediately, but he didn't tell anyone where he was going.
Don't worry. He told me. I'll go fetch him.
Sorry for always sticking you with the odd jobs, Jude.
No worries. I'm used to it. I'll be back soon.
This is also probably one of the weirdest moves by the bad guys. Like, basically, Hal got called to the research facility so the government could kill him, drain all of his mana, and use it to power a weapon. But apparently the guy is also extremely prominent figure in science, etc. So it's like he'd be really easy to miss and for people to ask questions about.
My best bet is to cut across the central plaza and enter the research district. I should find the lab with Professor House there.
Just like, usually when you're dealing with like these kind of video game conspiracies and all that, they don't go after people with extremely like prominent families or like will easily be missed and have a lot of people looking into their shit and asking questions. They usually go for people that, you know, won't be.
The falling lumen petals sure are beautiful today. I'll never forget how stunned I was when I arrived at Fenmont and saw the lumen trees for the first time.
Yeah, not just like the shop stuff yet. Kinda not really. That's actually, he's already equipped with it, yeah. Oh boy, like the shop system in this game is one hell of a thing. Definitely be getting into once it actually lets us. Yeah, this is how you get your grade. Also where you can see like what most of the like trophies are too. These are actually the side quests, not... well, they call them sub-events. Don't know why. Although, to like... I think if you really want to get those, you do have to play as both characters. Since I think each of them have, like, at least 1 or 2 side quests that the other doesn't. Not much, but enough, you know? Oh yeah, that's where picking up the shiny items. Oh yeah, I remember these. They're like weird, like crystal things you can find on the maps. And you trade these in for... These are like rare items you run around trying to find all over the place that you like trade in for special stuff. Wait, I really never... Huh? I maxed out every other freaking shop, but I didn't the item one? The hell? Rare almost all of them. I guess not almost, but although 50 grade, that would be require me to fight 52 specific monsters. Quite a bit. Never did get above 113. Although I would argue just getting over 100 is pretty freaking good. I think the sequel actually makes the trophy actually on Virtuoso, which is a bitch. And I played through this game multiple times. I'm almost to that one. Okay then. Oh wait, I think the idol item thing is actually a lot more, how do I put it? It's a lot more Final Fantasy 12-ish building instead of just them going like, randomly using shit whenever. Oh yeah, doing these. Everybody's got their own special, like, ability. Oh yeah, that's right. You were required to play as Mila to actually do hers. Well, actually, for all of days now that I think about it. Obviously, some characters I use a lot more than others. Some of them are also a pain in the ass to do. Surprising I haven't done that many with Alphins. Hers is really easy to get through, as I recall. Like, any knockdown will cause that to go off. Some of them also require, like, enemies to do specific things to trigger. Oh my god, did I abuse the hell out of Leia's thieving skills. Sweet lord, that if you're trying to, like, level up the shops, it's almost a requirement. Huh. And never, like, maxed out his level. Didn't do that with anybody, huh? Oh, yeah. You have to leave each like combination of characters linked together for a certain amount of time in order to unlock those. What? This doesn't have Mila? I know I've beaten the game with Mila. What the hell? Why? Huh? So weird. Game claim I haven't actually done Mila's full playthrough.
I still can't believe Professor
I
House
didn't
won the
get,
Hal
like,
Prize. I need to
saved
go
for
tell
some
him the
reason.
good news.
Sorry, the lab is closed to the public at this hour.
But I'm here to pick up Professor House. He's from the Talon Medical School.
House. He already left.
Is that the sign-in sheet?
That's why they had him sign the thing earlier.
Huh?
Satisfied?
Couldn't I just dart in really quick just to make sure?
Sorry,
Rules are rules.
Right. Now what? No way those guys will let me in. Something must be wrong with the spirits.
No, my homework! Oh, this is awkward.
Hi.
Just keep quiet, and I won't need to hurt you.
Wait, why are you breaking into the lab? What are you...
That's strange. What part of keep quiet didn't you understand? So, ready to hold your tongue now? So much noise. Could you try coughing quietly? What are you doing here anyway?
Can I talk? I dropped something. I was just picking it up, see? What are you up to? The guards will be here any second.
That's why I need to hurry, and you need to go home, before they arrest you for trespassing.
Oh. Where'd she go? She must have gone ahead. There was something fishy about that sign-in sheet, too. Anyway, I need to find the professor and tell him about the award.
That's why I'm breaking into a government facility. The shiny spots. Don't really, like, I wouldn't say they're highly necessary to farm. But yeah, and they also show up as bags too. You need a lot of them.
Hey, kid.
But
I sort of let myself
usually
in.
you're not going to be like
Sorry
heavily
for the
farming
intrusion.
that stuff until like
I should be
end of the
taking you to
game.
security, but you seem courteous enough. Come on, I'll take you to the exit.
Wait, I'm looking for Professor House. I think he's still here.
Oh, so you know the professor, do you? Yeah, he's still here. You really shouldn't be wandering around here, kid. I ought to get in touch with your parents.
My family doesn't live around here. They're all back in my hometown.
I see. Good to know.
What?
Relax. Come quietly and you won't get hurt.
Why are you doing this? Wait,
Fuck you,
does
that's
this mean
why.
you're holding the professor too?
I said come quietly, kid.
I don't remember the exact
guess
controls
there's
for
no
this
choice.
one. This round L2 for free run.
What? He's serious. Say,
Swear guard.
not good. Say, yeah. All right.
Yeah, the quick step is actually really important for Jude. You might have just seen there. When Jude actually like perfectly times his, or well, I shouldn't say perfectly, but roughly does it right, he automatically snaps around to the enemy's back.
I don't want to die.
Yep, and the number next to her, that's how many hits we can do.
There's more. I won't hold back. Demon Fist.
It seems both AC and TP.
Come on, I can do this. Demon Fist, hit.
What moves do we start off with Jude? Demon. Oh, up in circle is healer. I have those already. There's probably associated with like a special, special item or something.
Healer.
Way too early. Honestly, Snap Pivot is probably one of the things that makes Jude really good in one-on-one fights compared to like Mila. Because all you gotta do is time that right, and hey, guess what? Free combo, essentially. As I recall in this one, when you actually do get an enemy's back, you do get a whole bunch of like bonuses to like your damage, etc. It's also easier to combo. I gotta talk about how you just killed a man? So weird holding a PS3 controller in my hand after using like PS4 etc. for so long.
Stay focused. Gotta stay focused.
Now I should put that.
Now!
Epic Flame, Snap Pivot.
Alright! Demon Fist! Say, now! Demon Fist! Alright! Demon Fist! Say, alright! Now!
I recall, like, the directional hits on your X aren't really all that pronounced for someone like Jude. Just for the fact that most of his stuff is just like close range flurries. Really?
I did it!
You don't really feel the differences between, like, when he's hitting up or down, etc. Guess he, like, will knock enemies down with his down attacks, but you usually don't want that to happen. As enemies get defensive buffs when they're over on the ground.
Guess I'll just have to check each and every room.
Yay. Says that, but there's only like a couple rooms around here. I think this is actually like to the entrance over here. Yep. Items do I have on me? What are the healing items? Whole bunch of stat boosters I just never really use. You know, the fell arms. Double arms. I don't remember what they call them in this one. We'll have every status effect except Petrify. Well then. Maybe those will definitely be more useful when we have casters. A lot of freaking accessories, don't I? Yeah, boosters. Man, this many playthroughs, I've only got 3 fairy rings. Oh yeah, extra AC is definitely nice. Toss Blue Saphira on Jude for now. There are a lot of capes. There are the different, like, clothes options. Books. Oh. Like that? Yeah, that would teach it. Yeah, and we have the art tent. That's where those skills come from. Alright. A whole bunch of passive skill books.
Attack!
Demon Fist! Now! Demon Fist! Alright! Demon Fist! Demon Fist! I did it!
Where they want me to go into, so clearly I shouldn't go that way. I swear this game is like one of the reasons why I'll like automatically, like when I open these kind of chests, I'll just go to collect what you can and discard in some of the other ones, because they didn't actually count for any of like the title stuff unless you fully opened it and it showed up on the minimap. I can't understand a word you're saying, but thank God we have subtitles.
Professor?
So, you're the visitor I heard about. Enjoying the view?
What is this place? What'd you do to the professor? Who are you?
Your expression. It's priceless. I love the look of fear in your eyes.
Yep.
What's going on? Why are you doing this?
You're such an idiot. Let me spell it out for you. You're gonna die.
What? Stop! Demon Fist!
Living ring!
Yeah, now! Stop!
Already, you didn't.
Stop! Demon Fist!
Part of like what I was talking about, you can see like there's that little field thing until we actually Living ring is now one that snap pivoting will really help us out that much with.
Not good.
Oh yeah, I don't think you're actually supposed to beat her here. Yeah, we let ourselves get beat up and then...
Bet you weren't planning to die today, boy.
But I don't want to die.
Her reaction there.
Way.
Oh, quit trying to act calm.
It's that girl.
So you're the visitor I heard about. This guy's no fun. I'll kill you first.
Run!
Not the basic fireball spell.
I'll rip that pretty face of yours to pieces.
I prefer you did it.
You're...
Who the hell are you?
I don't have time to explain. Leave
It's
now
not
and I
that
make
different
sure
at the moment, but you might as well just let Mila handle all this. Crap, she's blowing through her like.
You have to be kidding me.
Is that a freak?
You are correct. The Lord of Fire.
I can't believe you were able to summon him. I won't let anyone down.
So this is experience.
Whoa.
I told you to go home. Don't tell me you live here.
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
Is this the work of the Spyrex?
The what-ix?
Could it be connected to the disappearance of the lesser spirits?
Huh? You're losing me. Disappearing spirits?
You really need to go home. Someone might not swoop to your rescue next time you're in trouble. The Spyrex must be somewhere else.
Hey, wait! I'm kinda trapped here. If the professor were with me, they might have let me leave, but Can I come with you?
I see. If you stick with the person who saved you, then you won't need any more saving. Clever boy.
Boy? You don't look that much older than me. My name is Jude Mathis.
I'm Mila. Mila Maxwell.
This is kind of funny. She's level 3, but starts with heavily inflated stats. For reasons that will become apparent. Because of course she's inevitably going to become weaker for later stuff. Mainly she loses access to these. Huh. Oh, wait. I think that one in Shattering Demon Fist. I think you combine those two together for Jude and Mila to have their team Mystic Art, as I recall. Which is an awesome one. I got her with the devil wings and horns. And I guess I kind of probably felt it fit with the overall like black outfit I had her in. Her classy lady garb. Also has Ston's outfit. Or her normal pinkish outfit, except it's more blue. Now... her big special ability, like Jude's Snap Pivot, is the fact that, like, she can half-cast her spells? This is the best way to put it. But, like, for Fireball, instead of, like, having to do a full, like, you know, charge-up spell animation like most magic does, you can instead just tap it and she'll cast, like, a small, shorter fire spell.
Orbs are shining.
Yeah.
I've been wondering what this thing is since I set off. My handmaid told me I had to carry it with me.
Well, it comes in handy if you face monsters. It gives you the power to fight them. I got one myself when I left home, just in case.
This is how we level up.
That's how it works. This is actually my first time developing it too.
I noticed we got GP at the end of that, when we leveled up at the end of that fight.
I imagine that powerless humans never leave home without them.
You talk as if you're not human yourself.
So yeah, this is the level up mechanic of the game. Basically, you just go down the line. You get the stat boost for whatever, well, you pick here. And when you actually, like, fully enclose something here, like, say this, that will actually give you that special attack. A pretty good one to pick up. This is, like, the only way you're really, like, leveling up, getting stats, etc. is through this. You don't get stats naturally every time you level. And as I recall, these are, like, the passives you can equip. Steel, Super Strike. Ooh, Swallow Dance, good move. Oh yeah, and like, one of the most important things is, well, first you need to try to get these ones surrounded. Specifically, they're like key spheres, I guess is what the term they use for them. And then you need to... It's 3. Like, you know, we get like these 3 skills here, for example. Then the Lilium Orb will expand and you will actually get another tier to start leveling up. It's like basics for how it works. Cerber Strike. Each character has a stat that they kind of focus on. Like, they won't say focus because, like, well, with everybody, they all have the same set of lines here. You've got the... what's this stat? Yeah, you got Dexterity, Agility, Vitality. strength, intelligence, and psi, which is magic defense. So everybody has these lines, but like Jude will tend to have like his key spheres like linked to his agility, that kind of stuff. Nothing like supremely huge, but it is noticeable. Oh yeah, like right there, release it early for Aqua Protection Support Art. That's what I was talking about with her spirit tuning ability. I think no wait. Tuning is yo guys, why am I blanking on his name? Mila is a mixed type character. She's both magic and physical. Like, she gets both magical and physical type moves. That spell, let's see. Rock Train is a spell. And it casts Grave. With fire spells, you get different variants of Flare Bomb. Like, basic spells give Flare Bomb. The higher tiers will, like, I don't know, like, Explosion is usually one of the highest tier fire spells. So if you do the early release thing, instead of just getting like a basic flare bomb, you get like a much bigger one. Or I think it like multicasts it, something like that. Can't remember exactly. But yeah, she does still get physical moves to like Shimmer Spin there. As I recall, I think is intelligence hers? As I recall, Alvin is strength, Jude is agility, Leia is dex. Or is she strength and Alvin is vitality? God damn it. My brain's trying to figure out the like character like associations, and I'm failing. Oh, she actually starts with... It's actually similar to how Jude's is set up. Wonder why that is. Go down the line here. Early on, getting a whole bunch of skills really isn't all that difficult, as you might see here. Just going down a couple lines will get you it, but then these start showing up a lot more in between the different lines. Like, I think it goes up to 3 in-betweens. And there will also be ones like with like an extra vitality node in the middle. So it does get more expensive as you go on. Pick up Swallow Dance, because I remember that being a good move. Jude is meant to be an off-healer type character, but I tend to just use him as a physical fighter, as you might notice. Mainly because his main heal is that healer move right there. I don't think he really gets much more than that. And it requires him to be standing next to someone to be able to use it. Alright, so what do we got? Need to worry about that. Spirit shifting, that's what they call her skills. And yeah, since, well, Mila and Jude are the main characters, they get a bunch of stuff for, like linking up together, which is a mechanic that doesn't show up for a while, as I recall. That sounds useful. You remember linked action being really good? I mean, anything that gives max AC is good. I recall the spirit shifted stuff not really being that great for Jude. Remember how exactly you choose between doing those actual moves and spirit shifting. Well, Pregnable Guard is really good. Happiness. Don't really need to worry about stuff like this for a while. Oh, well, okay then. I think she loses most of that, since Well, these are like... Oh my god, yeah, she has really, really high SP for equipping skills, too. Yeah, she's an oddly aerial character, as I recall from her skill list. I'm not entirely certain why, since I wouldn't say you can do, like, crazy Devil May Cry combos. Around here, that made me think of the whole everybody's got a stat thing. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so strength is outfit. Oh, really, vitality is her? I guess Dex would be Rowan then? Okay, so intelligence for her, psych for the healer girl, agility for Jude, and... Huh. I guess I thought Rowan would be intelligence, be a possible intelligence one just because he's the other main mage. I'm not a big fan of his special mechanic, but then again, I'm never really that much of a mage player.
My hands are still shaking.
And for good reason. You were almost killed.
I'm a civilian. Why would she attack me like that?
I don't think she's part of Rashigol's army.
If she's not a soldier, then what is she doing at a military facility?
An ironic question for you or I to ask, don't you think?
I see your point. Did you kill her?
I'm not sure. I tried to go easy on her, but humans are so fragile. I keep having to tell the Four not to overdo it.
I'm not really following you.
Oh, you'll figure it out soon enough, Jude. Oh, that's get pop up. There we go.
Are you finished here?
Huh?
I assume you had some reason for coming to this place.
I was worried because Professor House hadn't come back. But he's...
One of the people who died while connected to that machine?
Yeah. I can't believe it. The professor had been so excited about the request from Orda Palace.
I see. Hmm? Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Huh? Oh, wait for me! Mila Maxwell.
You have a whole lot of different skits to go through.
The Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
I'm sorry?
I am Maxwell, Lord of Spirits.
What? Come on, you're totally human. You... look just like a normal woman.
I would hope so. That is the form I created for myself.
The form you created? So you're that Maxwell. Lord of Spirits, ruler of elements.
You don't believe me?
A person claiming to be a spirit? It's a bit much to swallow.
Then how do you humans prove your identities to each other?
Well, by showing identification, I guess. I have a medical school ID card.
Oh. Then I doubt that I'll be able to prove my identity to your satisfaction. I wouldn't even know where to apply for a spirit ID card.
Is it really okay for me to be following this person?
I think about it. It's kind of weird to have like ID cards and all that kind of stuff when plastic doesn't really seem to be a thing. That guy down there fuming.
Demon Fist!
Whoops. That's right. Square plus makes you jump like crazy. What are you doing, Kiva? You down there?
Let us move onward.
Yeah, that's right. Mila doesn't really fight like she normally does at this point. She's mainly like attacking with like magic blast and stuff.
My sword rings
Well,
true.
and the spirits. Oh, oh, that's actually like the door out of this place. Or here's the actual way to like move on. We've already got like thousands of HP on the enemies around here. Actually, wait, what difficulty am I playing on? I just realized.
I can still do better.
I'm playing on hard, that's why! And then a moderate, so fights don't take forever.
I always wanted to live up to Professor House's expectations, but now he's dead. What are you doing?
I'm cuddling you.
Why?
I read it in a book. When humans are upset, they feel better when you cuddle them.
What book was that?
A mother's eyes, a mother's touch.
That sounds like a book about child rearing. I'm not a baby.
This technique has no effect on you? Humans are so complicated.
Well, I guess I do feel a little better. Thank you.
So it does work.
I forgot about that gag with
doesn't
Mila.
this lead deeper inside?
He has read a lot of
Heading to the exit?
interesting books.
No.
There's something seriously wrong here. Shouldn't we get out?
I'm aware of the danger, but there's something I must find. I'm afraid I can't escort you out before then.
Sure. After all, I was the one who asked to go with you. What's so funny?
It's nothing. When my business here is done, I promise to see you safely out of here. There's no need to worry.
Thanks.
That feels a bit more... Yes, that's the best way to put it. A better time to kill than...
All right, I can still do better.
Oh, jetpack, black feathers.
Attack!
As I recall, like, when trying to get the trophy/title for finding all the chests, I missed a whole bunch down here, so that just, like, messed with my numbers for a long ass time.
Far too easy. So this is experience.
Now, of course, we do need to go further down all the other lines for her to get her actual expansion. Now, the other stats gotta be focused on. It's kind of interesting since it does reward you for, like, blitzing towards a specific, like, through specific stats to try to, like, keep getting your expansions. As the better and better skills show up, the farther down each line you go. but you do still have to have an okay spread of skills. She says the earlier ones are so cheap to get, technically, once you start getting going on each of the lines. So you don't really end up really imbalanced.
Far too easy.
I won't let anyone down.
Okay, we're trying to get Swallow Dance. Steel. Lots of elemental guards I'm noticing. Oh yeah, flash guarding is basically like a parry. You hit guard just as you get hit kind of deal. Oh yeah, reduce damage by 90% when you guard with perfect timing. There you go. God, we actually learned magic guard. Damn it. Interesting. I guess that's a way to like encourage a player to actually do a decent combo before getting into the art skills. That actually does synergize pretty well with his snap pivot ability. Solid guard's always one. Hey, assault's always good too. He gets Earth and Wind Guard, huh? Your shifting does not consume TP. Staggering will spirit shifting back to a regular spirit. Okay, I'm not entirely certain how that works. Again, Mila was not one of my main characters that I played as. Huh, she only gets Wind Guard, huh? For now, I think you do get all the different, like, elemental guards for everybody. Some just pick them up earlier than some.
All right.
They're using cats for guard dogs. Don't they know how lazy cats are, right, Kiba?
Far too easy.
How high of AC I usually end up getting. I think by end game you're usually sitting at about 10-ish. And we haven't even gotten into the real meat and potatoes of the combat system since we don't have the whole link system to work with yet. That's where the fun lies. And weird fragments. Those weird items are some of the better ones to pick up. They generally have really high point values. What did I think I was doing? Anyway, they get high point values, but the bad part about it is that they rarely get, like, shots, as I recall.
Over already? The Blue Saphira, and she can take Monocle.
More drops, the better. Ooh, we're going to over there.
Over already?
What is that?
A
I think we'll be
weapon.
fighting over
I
for
knew it.
a huge chunk of the game.
The Lance of Kresnik? That's the name of the sage from the Genesis Age. Huh? What are you doing?
So this is what humans call irony. Naming this weapon after Kresnik. Listen up. We must destroy that which harms man and spirit.
Those are the four great spirits. So that really makes her Maxwell?
I never noticed her using them in combat until now.
What are you doing here?
How are you here?
Starting to make me angry.
What the heck's going on?
Oh, are you insane? Don't you know this is going to drain you too?
Your suffering. It's worth it!
It's acting directly on her mana lobes.
This wasn't part of the plan. But it's nothing I can't deal with.
Are you gonna try and stop it? Do you know what you're doing?
That's it.
Mila!
The biggest shiny
look
thing.
down!
Stop! Or you'll be dragged in with it.
The four spirits? Wait. Take Mila and then run? Huh? What? What are you trying to do?
Whose bright idea was building this over a giant freaking waterfall? Really won't be seeing him later. Oh, then we get the freaking anime opening again. We saw this at the start, so I'll just skip it for now.
You okay? Guess swimming isn't one of your powers, huh?
It's not as easy as Undine makes it look.
So you really have lost the power of the 4 great spirits. What are you gonna do now? There's no way you could destroy that device without their power.
You have a point. Perhaps if I were to return to Nia Kara. Listen, you've been a great help, Jude. Thank you. You should go home now.
Wait! Mila!
How foolish, Jude. You should have gone home like I asked.
This is the way home.
What? Haven't you ever wielded a sword before?
Of course. But I always relied on the Four's power to guide my arm. It feels quite different without their help.
Come quietly or else.
I can't believe I'm doing this!
So yeah, now Mila's been brought back down to normal.
All clear.
You can't really combo at all at this stage.
What's gotten into me?
You saved me
Pretty
again,
lady
Jude.
syndrome.
Thank you.
Listen, you'd better get out of Fenmont while you can.
Right. You have my gratitude.
The city entrance is always crawling with police. You'd be safer heading to the Sea Haven.
The Sea Haven.
You don't know where it is, do you? This way.
I'm sorry to have put you in this situation.
It's been a while since I last played through this, apparently. I do hope that with Tales of Grace is getting a re-release on modern consoles, that well, both Xillias will get the treatment too.
The Sea Haven is on the opposite side of the city from here. We need to go towards the Central Plaza first. We can only get to the Sea Haven via... After crossing the Central Plaza, turn right at the first corner.
If Ifrit were here, I'd never...
You two! Stop right there!
Huh? What's going on?
Doctor? Dr. Jude? From a medical school?
Mr. Eldon? Is that you? What's going on here?
I can't believe you are the one we're looking for. Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her, too. I'm authorized to use force if necessary, but I don't want to hurt you.
But wait, just hold on a minute! We may have done a little breaking and entering, but that hardly makes us public enemy #1.
It is usually enough to get a warrant out for your arrest, though.
So much for that. It looks like they're not listening.
Mr. Eldon!
I'm sorry. but I'm afraid I have my orders.
Jude, I can't let them capture me. I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on, get her.
Need to get some better aim.
This is goodbye, Jude. Forgive me for all of this.
Think your next move over carefully, Doc. The more trouble you give us, the harder your sentence.
It's just that I just wanted to...
Well, aren't these military types brave? Protecting the world from pipsqueaks like you.
Who are you?
Save the chit-chat for later. Your lovely lady friend's about to set sail, you know.
Wait, but I...
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrant, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an ex-marked criminal. If they catch you, you'll face... execution.
What? Execution?
Come on. I hope you're sturdier than you look.
What's going on here?
The military's doing drills or something on shore. We were just getting out of their way. Come on, do you really think a pipsqueak, a pretty girl, and a dashing man like me would be up to no good? It's Alvin.
Huh?
That's my name. You said that you're Jude, right?
Yes, sir. And this is Mila.
Hang in there, kid.
I think that's supposed to be like end of chapter save point there.
That captain needs to lay off a bit. Is he planning to grill us the entire voyage?
What do you expect? We don't have any sort of identification.
Speak for yourselves.
I can't believe we're heading to Azul.
Look, we're leaving Fenmont's Spirit Climb. You said you're a med student. Didn't expect that.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why did you save us? What's in it for you?
Well, cash, of course.
How does saving us make you money?
Simple. I figure you must be in serious trouble if the military's after you. Now that I've swung to your rescue and impressed you with my daring do, I can charge you for my services.
Charge us what? I'm nearly broke.
Same goes for me, I'm afraid.
Seriously? I take more than just cash, you know. Don't you have any precious metals? Jewels? Rich relatives about to croak?
I'll take your grandma.
Nothing on me. Everything happened so fast.
I doubt I have anything that would sell for a high price either.
What exactly do you do, Alvin? You look like a soldier, but you sure don't act like one.
You're on the right track, kid. I'm a mercenary. It's better than being a soldier. We don't have to follow orders. We set our own hours, and we help people. For a price.
Well, it would seem like you helped us for free.
Well, it's a risk of the trade. Maybe I'll find some paying customers in Azul.
Sorry about that.
Charity work. Wonderful. Are we there yet?
As everyone just awkwardly stares.
It's hard to believe we're in a whole different country, although it feels just like home.
Well, this part of Azul is hardly what I'd call exotic.
Huh. Hey, there's a map. Let me check it out for a bit.
Brave kid. The way he plays it cool.
Decided to make the best of it, has he? He's not as immature as he looks.
Would it kill you to show a little concern? I mean, you dragged him into this, right?
He insisted on helping me. I told him again and again to go home, but he wouldn't listen. He's here of his own accord.
I see. He believes he got himself into this mess, so now he has to put on a brave face. Either way, he's still acting like an adult.
North of here.
Yeah, this is another one of those things where it's like, feels weird that making Jude so young.
Oh. Alvin, you must be well versed with the sword. Mercenaries like you must have some battle chops.
Well, yeah, of course.
Could you teach me how to use one? I don't have the four to back me up anymore. If I can't wield a sword, what's left?
The four? Not sure I follow. But I'd be more than happy to teach you. If only you had some cash.
So you won't help?
Here, how about we make some moolah while I train you?
What do you mean?
Well, there's got to be some paying customers here in the Sea Haven, right? Let's take a look around.
I recall, those actually do show up on the map, I think? Oh, no, they don't. Okay. I recall, some sub-events don't actually count for, well, aren't actually full-on side quests and are actually just conversations.
You've got a request, right? How about letting us handle it?
Oh, you're mercenaries. Oh, perfect timing.
What kind of request?
Someone's got a problem with monsters, and we get paid to solve their problem.
Oh, so by taking on these jobs, you get the reward and I get the practice.
Right, everybody wins. Well, except the monsters. Okay, hit us with the details.
Some monsters we've never seen before are lurking near a lake west of the Sea Haven. A lot of people depend on that lake for water, so those monsters have become a real nuisance. I'm looking for someone to exterminate the beasts.
What's the reward?
Cash, of course.
You heard the woman. Thoughts?
Sounds fine to me. Fighting monsters will be good training.
Excellent. Now these beasts are no pushovers, so please watch yourselves.
About your sword training, the monsters aren't just going to stand there like training dummies, you know? We should go over some basics first.
I appreciate it.
Gotta make you at least playable for these combat parts, you know?
Ready your sword. Well, that'll do.
You have my gratitude.
Shall we go?
Wait, Jude. Take a moment to consider your situation. You don't have to stay with me anymore, you know.
Right.
Now that we've crossed the border, it'll be a while before any pursuers from Rashugal get here.
What are you suggesting?
Just that he still has some time to think things over.
Sorry, I'll make up my mind by the time you set off.
Okay, very well. Let's go and complete that request.
You thought you were doing the right thing. Now you're on the run. That's a pretty tough lesson for a kid your age.
Yeah, but I brought it upon myself.
Oh, then what you got? Oh, yeah, the auto level. Use that. Starts out with a bunch of stuff already learned, huh? And get a sonic thrust. Yeah, his special thing, you might notice with his skills that it says when charged becomes something else. That's because that's his whole thing. He basically can charge himself up, and then he will make use of that for like special effects on both his normal attacks and for his arts. It's kind of fun, but it also does have some issues. Namely, the fact that, like, basically you'd need to get a whole bunch of different skills together for it to really be all that great to use. Like, later on, he can get skills that will, like, speed up how quickly he charges his abilities, or, like, how many charges he can have. Like, at the moment, we can only have, like, one. Whereas later on, you can get it up to 3 charges, as I recall. Radiant field over there. Guess with just one, we'll go like this.
This was surging with mana when they activated their so-called Lance of Kresnik. So this must be the key they used to arm it. Do you want something?
Whoa, hold your fire. I come in peace. Can't a mercenary have a friendly chat with his clients?
That much is fine. But when you want to chat, you needn't hold your breath and sneak up behind me.
Sheesh. You make me sound so unsavory. Do you berate poor Jude like this too?
I don't intend to berate anyone. That was never my intention.
Do try to be gentle with him. Boys can be so vulnerable.
That's a surprisingly tender sentiment.
That's what it says on my business card. The mercenary with a heart of gold.
Those are good words to live by. Although, with a motto like that, I can't imagine you'd live very long.
Not the type to sugarcoat things, are you?
Now, I do believe they probably unlocked... Yep, shop expansion. So, as it says, you can now expand what, like, shops offer by raising its level. And the points needed to raise your shop level by donating materials to the shop, donating gold to the shop, and buying items at the shop. So that's what this is all for. You can see certain item types become more valuable for the, like, for giving stuff. It's 10 gold per 1 point, huh? Don't actually. Oh wait, I do have a couple. And buy steel gauntlets. That's simple. Yeah, every point, like, for a while after like every level you do for past, like, well, we unlocked this at level 2, so like at level 3 it gets cheaper and cheaper, etc. Does make it a good idea to just, like, well, level up as much as possible before making purchases. Boost. Admittedly, the expansion points you get from spending money is nice as well. Although you really aren't going to be leveling up the shop that way. It's just a nice bonus. Oh, wait, I don't... Can we do food? Nope, 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 that gets unlocked later. Because it's a Tales game, so food's always important. Now it's time to unlock the actual cool mechanic of the battle system. As I recall, this is where we do it.
My Lilium orb is shining.
Mine too.
Wait, you two have orbs too? Great! We should try linked combat.
What's that?
Lilium orbs are handy things. They let you sense your companion's intent. That's a huge advantage in battle. You can coordinate your thoughts to pull off combination attacks. We call this linking.
Sounds great, but how do we do it?
Try it and see for yourself. Focus your consciousness into the Lilium orb.
Attempt to do the thing then.
Alright, try linking up.
Let's get shown off this way. Oh.
So this is linking.
This we're linked. Press in the direction of an ally you want to link with in order to fight as a pair, so you can hotspot them very quick throughout the fight.
Okay, it's time to flank them.
On attack!
Your partner will move behind it, allowing you to flank an enemy. Hitting an enemy from behind raises the likelihood of getting a critical hit and raising your AC. That's why Jude's snap pivot is so
I can
good.
sense Jude's next movement. Jude!
Hey, watch your back.
You also get a full, like, special combo based on that. From behind, your partner will respawn. Your partner will protect you from back attack, reducing the likelihood of taking crits. Modify your partner's behavior in the strategy menu. That is also her special ability there when linked. Bind. She will restrain the enemy during a pincer attack. More likely to bind when the enemy is a speed type. That's right, enemies have typings. I never remember exactly like what enemy typing is, so I don't really pay attention to that.
I think you're ready to learn some linked arts.
And here's one of the bigger things.
Let's go.
Roger.
Team attacks! Divide 5 segments. When one segment fills up completely, use an art. Depending on your partner, the linked arts icon may appear. Yeah, so each of your special skills, your arts will actually link to different moves with other characters to make up your team attacks. Hit R2 when you see the thing you shine up, and that's how you activate it. Oh yeah, and when a character uses their like partner ability, like Mila's bind will like increase the gauge a lot faster.
Let's finish them off. Let's go. Roger.
Who's next?
Onward, attack! Jude!
Let's go.
Roger.
Victory born from cooperation and friendship. Not bad, right?
Yes, I quite like it.
I feel much better knowing I'm not fighting alone.
Right there with you, buddy.
How do we tell combos? R2, there we go. So yeah. Currently we can only link Demon Fist with, well, his Demon Fang for Demonic Chaos, or with her Wind Lance for Final Gale. Got Fireball and Tiger Blade for Hellpire. As I recall, a big thing is that, like, and why Jude and Mila work so well together is that they get more link arts together than anybody else. I want to say... I think everybody gets like about 8 with the others, where like Jude and Mila get like double that.
Nice job. Let's go. Roger.
I think their like team up combo is also way different than other characters too.
Here we go.
And then we have the other insanity that is the freaking, like, yeah, when you fill up the gauge up there, although we can't really make good use of it, like we do that and you see change hands. Yeah, I actually did it. As you might imagine from what I just did there, it lets you basically just rapidly chain a whole bunch of link arts together, which lets you do some crazy freaking damage and then top it all off with a freaking Mystic Art.
That wasn't too bad.
Excellent.
It leads to some very, very silly things and it's fun. Steal 2 more points and then we can probably see his first expansion, even though he does have skills we're probably gonna still want him to pick up. And also because of how this combat system works, trying to pick up as many of these skills as you can is high priority. Because the more arts you get, the more links you can perform. Yeah, like now we have Flame Sphere and Igneous Crush. We're already starting to get some crazy link stuff going. Which again turns into even more attacks when we're in the full, I guess, over limit stage.
You know, I think there used to be a town around here. Want to take a peek?
But we haven't completed our job yet.
Come on, school's out. Your homework doesn't have a due date anymore. When you accept a request, you can take it at your own pace.
Is that the way it works?
That's the way it works. The whole reason you took the request was to pay my fee, right? If you see another opportunity to make a few bucks, feel free to make that the priority.
I had been planning to get you paid in Nia Khera.
That's so? Well, you're the client. At the end of the day, it's your call. Hey, where'd the honor student go?
Looking for me?
How'd you get behind me?
So even a mercenary can get taken by surprise.
Didn't your mom teach you it isn't polite to sneak up on people? It's like you vanished without a trace.
Did I? I just move in opposition to my foe and then circle around them. Like this.
I ain't fallen for that twice, kid. Huh? Where'd he go?
Over here.
Oh, how did you get there?
So even the Lord of Spirits can get taken by surprise.
That's impressive, but really unnerving.
Yeah. It's especially creepy when you pull that move on a female opponent.
Creepy? Hey! My special ability isn't creepy. Here we go! Let's go!
Really
all right.
I don't remember exactly like the bonuses for the shop stuff. I can't remember how that exactly like cycles. That's also why trying to hunt down this kind of stuff is important for trying to upgrade shops. You find lots of materials for that. Of course, like, you get better stuff the farther in you go. And that was very short range. There we go. That did a lot of damage.
Was this really the only way?
You seem to know your way around a fight.
Yeah, I studied self-defense when I was a kid.
They say that even the best trained soldiers may panic in the face of actual combat. Yet you seem completely together.
Well, I had a friend I trained with who used to shout "sparring time" and attack me out of the blue. So it's probably thanks to her.
I see.
I'd always wind up on the ground covered in bruises.
I'm sorry to dredge up such painful memories.
What? No, it's not like that.
Don't all bullied children say that?
Bullied? That's not what... Wait. Was it?
Oh, poor Leia getting called out before she even gets freaking introduced.
Let's go!
Right. Nice job. I'll cover you.
Let's go!
Either actually really fills up pretty quick, doesn't it? Oh, what?
I can still do better.
Why didn't I continue linking it with the into Flame Sphere there? Huh. Moved out, we swapped to a target that was out of range, maybe? Hmm.
Let's see.
What are you up to?
Just trying to organize all of my notes for my thesis.
Those in the books at a time like this? You sure are studious.
Yeah, probably a waste of time. I'm sure I've already been expelled being an X-marked criminal and all.
Ah, cheer up, kid. If I get a chance, I'll testify to the military and the school on your behalf. Shouldn't be hard to make the case that you're just a poor kid who got sucked into this.
Thanks. But aren't you a wanted criminal too?
Ah, that. I guess...
So if we get captured, I'll testify for you. I'll tell them that you're nowhere near as shady as you look.
I'll take it as a compliment.
So are you sure I'm not as shitty as I look? Hmm?
Let's go!
Their combo, their team combo does actually change based on like what fraction input you're doing.
Just keeps getting better.
Shiny, and would you stop?
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Thanks. That wasn't too bad.
So this is experience.
this. One more, and he's got his... Yeah. There you go. We can actually see the expansion thing there. Shimmer spin. And I'm starting to remember that, like, one of the problems this game kind of has is just, like, how do I put it? Like, the traveling areas like this, the field areas in between different regions or towns, etc., aren't as all that interesting, and there's quite a few of them. Like a bunch of widespread monsters all over the place, along with some items to be picked up for using like the shop stuff. I should be holding off on you by going into overlimit mode. We do have a mini boss coming up.
You really want to fight?
The likes of you will not stop me.
Part of me just wants to go through and just toss all those freaking stat items I've got onto Jude and just be done with them. Just sitting in my inventory. Very nice. 400 shop points right there. Those item types never get a multiplier, so they're pretty good to just use up as you see fit. Yeah, for not really having a healer yet.
There. Those must be the monsters we're supposed to get rid of.
Indeed. They certainly don't look like the normal fauna for this area.
All right, let's get the job done.
What? Oh! I kind of already went into this. An art link art to go to? Okay, one minute. Over limit, your AC will not drop and your enemy attacks will not stagger you. Or you can use as many link darts as you want. It does like drain the meter as you keep doing them. This is such a huge area.
I did it! You okay?
I can't complain. No better training than an actual battle.
You got that right. Let's head back to Alati Sea Haven and make a report.
We have a lot of land crabs, don't we? I recall some of the gathering spots, like, they're not always active, so you might need to make a couple runs through an area if you want to see them all. Get them on your map. I can't remember exactly what respawns them. I think it's going into town that gets them to respawn.
Over already?
Those monsters won't be tinkling in your water supply anymore.
Wonderful. Thank you for your help.
And that's how it's done. More where that came from, too. Lots of people with problems out there, and gall to make them go away.
You're a real pro at this, Alvin. Hey! No fever. How are you feeling?
I don't seem to have any strength.
Have you been eating properly?
I've never eaten.
Ever?
Through Sylph, I drew life from the air. With Undine's power, I received sustenance from the water.
What's she talking about?
I guess the spirits gave her all the energy she needed. Well, now you're gonna have to nourish yourself the old-fashioned way.
I see. So this is what you call hunger. Fascinating.
So, should we rest at the inn? Now that you mention it, I could use some grub myself.
Auto items have unlocked. Really, I tend to just do that stuff myself, except for like the life bottles I would put on the item sphere.
Welcome. 3 rooms, please. But before that, can we get something to eat?
Oh, my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet. Hey, is she okay?
Can we at least use your kitchen?
Yes, please. Help yourself. Your friend looks like she's about to pass out.
My stomach, it really is growling. And here I thought that was just a silly human expression.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad. It's good. I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you. Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures.
This might be her first time sleeping, too.
And apparently she never ate before today either. Who in the world is she?
She claims she's Maxwell.
That Maxwell?
Yeah, she's apparently a spirit in physical form.
Well, not just any spirit. The Lord of Spirits. Wielder of the 4 elements, the eldest spirit. Maxwell has many names. And now we add Mila to that list? She's supposed to be the spirit Maxwell? You gotta be kidding me.
Is Maxwell really that mighty?
Of course. That's why this is so hard to swallow. I grew up hearing bedtime stories about Maxwell.
What in the world would a spirit like that be trying to destroy?
Trying to destroy? What are you referring to?
She called it a Spyrix, I think. The device from the laboratory. Maybe I should just ask Mila about it.
I don't know. You have a nasty habit of poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Your accursed curiosity made me a wanted man too, you know. Well, think hard before asking, okay?
Yeah, you're right. Good morning.
Good day, Jude. I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
I'm thinking of returning to Nia Kara.
Is that your hometown?
More accurately, it's where my shrine is. If I go back, I might be able to re-summon the 4.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Nia Kara?
What?
It's true that you brought your current situation upon yourself, but I bear some of the blame as well. I'll put in a good word for you with the people of Nia Kara. I'm sure they'll look after you.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Mila, you don't need to practice your swordplay anymore?
No need to concern yourself with my martial abilities.
Well, if
I'm
nothing
perfectly
else,
playable
you know how
now.
to swing the pointy end.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Good. You needn't worry.
A little more practice wouldn't hurt, though.
You think so?
Better safe than sorry. Come find me once you're ready to go.
Wait, you're coming with us, Alvin?
Why not? I've come this far.
Hey, Mila?
Hmm?
Thanks.
Stares into the camera. And quickly grab a drink, so I'll be right back. heck? Notice that would look like it was messed up? I don't know how long that's been going on, but slightly concerning. Hopefully it's better now. There he is.
Ready to hit the road?
Mila, you said it's north of here?
How far?
Less than half a day's flight time. If we could fly using Sylph's power.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wings are, you know, non-existent. I hope we can find a place to rest along the way.
The map showed a village in that direction, so we should be okay.
Either way, we can't just stay here. We must press forward.
I know.
Alright, now he's back.
That was quite a sigh.
So seriously, you guys are spying for Arjul, right?
What? Of course not.
I've never heard of the Military Powers Act being used against anyone other than Arjul spies.
You're thinking too much into this.
Why are you so concerned about this? Unless you're spying for Rashagal.
No. I was just thinking that if you were spying for Arjul, maybe you could use your connections to score me some high-paying intelligence work.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I assure you I will pay your fee. You just have to wait a little bit
That has
longer.
never been stated for how much he's working for at the moment.
Fair enough. But even with your special friend discount, the interest is piling up.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Look, there's a whole lot of them there. Yeah, we buy them. We can only hold one at a time, unfortunately. But they are very, very useful. And when you go through... Yeah, you can get XP boost, money boost, stat boost for battles, post-battle healing. It's generally those ones. And then you can get them in varying sizes. Small, medium, and large. And that's like, well, how many fights it'll actually last for. I want some of that. Save balls unlocked and cheaper basic healing items. Can't remember what level you gotta get to actually get like pineapple and lemon gels unlocked. Now we have even more armor unlocked. They also got discounted. Oh yeah, that's right. We're only getting discounts here because we don't have the full party like around. So we are actually seeing their like new weapons and stuff unlock as we go along. Got a bunch of the medium ones unlocked. And price reductions. That's right, HP and TP. Oh yeah, the general just like all stat boosters.
This Is Milo really that Maxwell? She does act a bit nutty, but she looks normal enough.
I think it's true. When I first met her, Mila had the 4 great spirits with her.
What? Get out of here.
No, seriously. Fire spirit Efreet, water spirit Undine, wind spirit Sylph, and earth spirit Gnome. It was the first time I'd ever seen them in person, but there was no mistaking who they were.
That's a mighty exclusive club. Can't imagine they hang out with a lot of mortal girls.
Yeah.
Both get equipped. Guess Jude is the only one who actually got a new armor. That's right, everybody gets like an art defense and a physical defense helmet kind of deal. It's triangle to swap between, and that was it. Oh, they're both actually equal, but I think he already has a better helmet. Oh, wait, $10. Think about this strategy. Guess we. I can't like. I'm trying to remember. Is there a setting that makes that they could have that where they start using linked arts without me telling them to? I've never skipped. Yep. Yummy, yummy.
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Oh.
Oops. Gotta straighten my scarf.
You sure do love that thing.
Don't you? It's one of Fismage's finest. Custom made for yours truly.
I don't know much about brands, but it does look good on you.
You gotta be careful about what you wear, kid. It's how the world judges a man.
I'd rather think what's inside is what counts.
Yeah, and this is how what's inside gets projected to the outside.
You don't believe some people shape what's outside in order to conceal the ugliness within?
Well, if you can't see through a false front, isn't that your problem?
So you blame the victims for being deceived?
If that's really what you believe, Alvin, it tells me all I need to know about what's within.
Man, I sure slipped up this time, huh?
Oh. Have in fact started popping up again. Yeah, like that bag didn't respawn there. It was talked about earlier.
Walking sure is grueling.
That's unexpected coming from you.
I'm just used to having Sylph fly me everywhere. The only time I ever really walked was when I used Undine to travel across water.
I see.
Maybe this is your punishment for treating the 4 great spirits like your personal servants?
Servants? They may help out now and then, but they're the ones who pester me. They're like a bunch of bickering in-laws that never go home.
Did you just call the 4?
Bickering in-laws?
I think during the earlier part with Mila, you actually could hear like what the 4 were talking about when Jude was just looking around going like, wait, what? Who was talking there? It's unfortunate that they get removed so early on so that there are fewer differences between playing as the two.
Compared to Fenmont's night climb, the sky in Azul sure is bright.
That's true. The spirit climbs here are much more stable.
What are you talking about? What do you intend to climb?
C-L-I-M-E. Surely the great Lady Maxwell knows all about the subject?
Don't flatter yourself by assuming I recognize every arbitrary word you humans create. Human arrogance can be so trying.
Mila, do you know what Riza Maxia is made of?
As if I wouldn't know? The power of spirits composes the entire natural world.
Right. The term spirit climb refers to the balance of spirit power. When that power is out of balance, nature can become polarized in one direction. That's why there are unusual spirit climbs, like the perpetual night of Fenmont.
I see. Thank you. Now I understand. You're very good at explaining things.
My pleasure.
Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'm just an arrogant human compared to little old innocent Jude.
Come on. Oh no, wait, I don't think it's until really a lethal combat stuff shows up.
Alright!
Didn't get to try to bring Alvin
Just
in.
keeps getting better.
Hit all 3 done at once since this should get a Jude up to a level. I don't think I brought up that Alvin's like special partner ability is Breaker. Basically, if an enemy is guarding, swap Alvin in, and bam, he'll just instantly break an enemy's guard. And he will also stun them. Pretty handy. Damn. So, Aqua Sweep. PP boost. Yeah, this is the other healing move. It recovers ailments, and that's it. Ready? Oh, I can't even... Really? Presiding, well, like, you can't just, like, start any of these lines, no matter if they're connected or not. That's all of her arts learned. Spirit Charge Plus. Yep, you can enables you to stack an extra charge and attack one extra time while charged. See, that was what I was talking about earlier. Those skills really help make those abilities way more worth, well, charging. Right. You want that. We'll actually pick up 4 skills next time with these 2 getting learned. Can't remember if, like, both sides equip Earthguard, if that, like, stacks. That'd be kinda good. I think Jude is the only one who gets a Grounded Stance, so he's a very desirable Link partner just for that. But that is really, really expensive. Lost all of her skills, apparently. Okay, that is actually a nice one for Mila. Way better than Jude's variant. That. I'd say linked action's better than stamina. Oh yeah, Iron Stance is what they refer to as, well, like the barrier thing that you gotta break before an enemy actually will stagger from hits. One for Jude. Helps him out with his special ability.
I hope I made the right choice with my Lilium Orb.
It's up to you to develop how you choose. Believe in yourself.
And I have awakened yet another level of hidden talent. You're starting to look pretty good with that blade.
I do seem to possess.
Milo! You owe me.
Let's go!
And I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, that's how you could tell, like, what moves actually have combos. There is one? Aww. Alrighty. Still only has one with Alvin. Well, we'll find the other ones eventually, right?
Nice job.
Let's go! All right!
We're gonna get...
This must be the sensation humans know as hunger. Let's stop and eat something
He
soon.
always says it once everything runs out. As I recall, Alvin actually has a comment for her. It's like, again with this one. Great performance, but terrible fuel efficiency. Great, this one is just a circle, apparently. Not.
I say that worked out very well.
I don't know. I? It's where the shop system is just like a way to reuse like a whole lot of the crafting items they made for Tales of Xillia.
Over already?
Oh. Ah, crap, I think we lost our entire gauge with that. Oh well. Not exactly the biggest problem. I'm entirely sure what right formula there, but damn.
All right.
But I think there's a food item that helps speed up the link gauge, maybe? I might be talking out of my ass, but I kind of remember something like that.
The name's Alvin, and don't you forget it.
Apparently, what's wrong? It doesn't waste the full gauge. Very nice. I do have like mixed feelings on the shop mechanic in this game. I both like it and then also have some like feelings about it. Like, it is an interesting idea of developing the shops to improve the inventory rather than just like focusing on, hey, we're in a new town, that means there's new stuff to buy kind of a thing. You are in control of increasing the shop layouts and stuff like that. So that is an interesting mechanic and a fun thing, but the big issue comes from the fact that it can get very grindy.
Wow, that's an impressive amount of fruit.
And you hear the Kiva complaining.
I'm catching a whiff of cider. Oh, they must have orchards here.
Well, well, well. We don't get many visitors here.
Do you live here, ma'am?
I would hope so. I'm the mayor.
Is this the right road to Nia Khera?
Nia Khera? Now that's a name I haven't heard in ages.
What do you mean?
It's what people called a long-forgotten village. I don't even know if it still exists. I heard tales of the village as a child. People claimed it lies beyond the Kijara Sea Falls.
Where can we find it?
You'll need to cross some seriously rugged terrain to get there. It won't be an easy journey.
In that case, we should probably rest here before heading on.
Agreed.
I'm afraid our little village doesn't have an inn. Not much call for one. But I've an extra room in my house. You're welcome to use it if you like.
Thank you for your hospitality, ma'am.
I think this is that's a combo shop up there.
So, why bother taking human form at all?
Spirits are really just masses of mana. They can't interact with the temporal world in that state. For a spirit to take physical form, it needs a catalyst of a corresponding element. As an example, the fire spirit of Freet can take form as a blazing inferno.
And as Maxwell, you can be any element, right?
The human body contains all 4 elements, so it's the perfect catalyst for me to take a physical form.
What would happen if you lost your catalyst?
I would gather elements to make a new one, but I'd have to wait for it to grow up.
Grow up? You mean you start as a baby?
It's time-consuming, but if you want to use a human form as a catalyst, you have to wait for the body to develop.
So even the Lord of Spirits isn't omnipotent?
Not in this human realm, anyway.
Let's just be grateful she didn't go with the male model, eh?
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, you swing both ways?
That's not what I meant. Apple fruits. No wonder it smells so good around here. Wow, look how juicy they are.
Is that so?
They look like they're at the peak of ripeness. Sweet with just a hint of tartness.
That sounds interesting.
Mila, you're drooling really bad.
For some reason, I can't make it stop.
Sounds like your body is awakened to the joys of eating.
Just keep those mitts off the merchandise. Our rap sheet's long enough as it is.
I don't remember there being like a side quest item we could pick up around here. That's, well, Naples. Yeah. Combo weapon armor and accessory shop. Pick out much, did we? Oh wait, whoa, I actually have a whole bunch of the spider webs, I guess. And now we're putting Jude several levels ahead of everybody else. And we don't have the money for it. Well, I guess that could also be seen as a slight downside for this system. Because of that, you can really get ahead of the gear curve if you focus on, like, the weapon shop right from the get-go. But you can find items in, like, drawers and stuff. All of which counted towards those wonderful titles. Oh, yep, like so. Can't remember if that actually counts as a chest or an item spot.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Get lost.
Wrong answer, Squirt. Now we really want to know what you're looking at.
It's some sort of shiny object.
It's my shiny object. Finders keepers.
I guess the ivory treasures.
Looks like a puzzle. A difficult one at that.
How about this?
Whoa, what's happening?
This looks like our letters, but different. More like ancient writing.
Let's see here. Heed my words, for I am Ifrid, the intrepid explorer who has crossed the world's edge without fear. Yada yada yada, more self-promotion. Ah, here we go. At last, I have reached Terra Incognita. But alas, I am unable to return home. I shall take my many treasures, seal them in arks, and scatter them about this land. It is my hope that they shall serve as beacons to those explorers who follow in my footsteps.
I'm impressed, Alvin.
But I still don't know what it means.
I've heard of this Ifrit. He's a legendary pirate. He raided cities all throughout Rize Maxia ages ago. He set off to find the end of the world and never returned. Or so the legend goes.
Nice of him to put his treasures in these boxes for us.
The pirate Ifrit's treasures? Oh, I want to find him too!
Maybe you should learn to read first, young man.
Yeah, good idea. You'll all wait for me, right? And keep this Ifrit treasure stuff between us.
Travel about various dungeons and fields. Along your journey, you may come across special treasure chests that contain strange and mysterious items. And those Ifrit treasures, be sure to seek them out. That's generally where a lot of the attachment items, these things, were hiding in. Think about it. You got Alvin. Alrighty then. Casual outfit and a green version of his outfit. There we go. I like having Alvin. Like this. As you know, he's shady. No, can't go in there yet. Some tall-ass orchards.
Hey, the porridge berries are ripe. You can make a nice liqueur out of these.
Yeah, given their size, would you really call that a berry? Not actually allowed to climb up there yet? Huh. I think that's where you find some of the fruit for your side quest, I think. At the very least, there's shiny spots up there to collect. We're gonna go take a nap then.
Morning. What are you up to?
Watching people.
Okay. Say, Mila, can I ask you something? What's a Spyrix? Why were you trying to destroy that device in Fenmont?
Spyrix technology is something humans were never meant to have. So, I must take it away from them.
Why?
That is none of your concern.
So you don't trust me?
That's not it. Look, if you saw a toddler playing with a knife, what would you do?
I'd probably snatch it away.
And what would be your reason?
Because it's dangerous. The baby doesn't know how to use a knife. He could cut himself, or worse.
There's your answer.
What? But we're not babies. If we understand what we're dealing with, and if we see the dangers, we can learn how to use it safely.
So you say. But to me, you're no different than infants. I will do what I must to protect this world. If that means destroying the lance of Kresnik, so be it. It's my mission.
I see.
Don't worry, Jude. None of this will concern you once we reach Nia Khera.
You don't know how video games work, do you, lady?
What's going on?
It would seem we can't linger around here anymore.
So they did follow us.
I don't know, kid. They found us awfully fast considering this isn't their home turf.
Well, it's not like we can ask them about it. Let's go before they find us.
There's an exit in the western part of town. That must be the way to the Kajara Sea Falls.
The soldiers beat us here.
Great. Now what?
We force our way through.
Right, and fast, before any more arrive.
So that's your plan? Just charge through? I thought I was hot-headed.
Excuse me.
What is it?
What are you doing?
Because I had to lease in her
We're trying to
alternate
figure out how to
colors.
get past those soldiers.
Way to cut to the chase.
So, those people, they're in your way?
Hey! What? Ah!
What in the world? How did you do that?
What's going on here? Child, you know you're never to leave the shed. Rashugal troops? Curse you! How dare you come here?
Huh? Where's she going?
Which way did she go?
Toward the square.
What? No, she mustn't. You all must be outsiders. You should hurry and leave this place.
I have no idea what just happened, but I ain't complaining. Things just got easier for us.
Let's get out of here.
Not our problem until our return trip. There we go. For some reason it wasn't letting me close the map. Aiming on circle and nothing was happening. Got some new enemies here. You guys pop up and are like all shops in one.
You know that girl we saw in Hamil?
The one with the weird doll thing? What about her?
You didn't think that was odd?
You can't waste your energy on other people's business. All part of growing up, kid.
But she was controlling that doll and shady people were chasing her. That doesn't bother you?
Yeah, plenty of that going around. and just look at ourselves. I think we have enough on our own plates. You really want more irregularities in life? Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, mind you. No one's got a bigger helping of weird than Mila, and she doesn't seem to mind.
Well, that's certainly true.
Oh yeah, that's how you tell. The, like, symbol next to the insect plant there, that's how you tell what type they are. Oh. Kind of weird seeing Jude apparently have an ideal partner when he's set up.
I know, isn't that great?
And unrestricted.
I guess so.
Anyway, like,
That wasn't too excellent.
the way, like, Jude's work, if you get, like, knocked flat on your ass onto the ground,
Humans know as hunger.
god damn it,
Let's stop and eat something soon.
he'll come, like, heal you and pick you up. Nice, but there's also, like basic gameplay mechanics that kind of work against it, since, I mean, usually you'll be mashing square to, you know, jump out of getting knocked down. Though your back never hits the ground and Jude never comes to pick you up.
Let's go! Roger. Alright, I can still do better.
Dang it, I didn't get to do Alvin's. I don't remember what my longest combat. I think 8 is my longest Link setup. No. Start moving towards that. Well, ain't that convenient. Arrivederci. Probably also want to try to get her some intelligence, given her typing and all that. The other, like, abilities to learn here. Or arts. Whatever.
Okay, this should do. My Lilium orb is coming along nicely.
She always knows exactly what to pick. How I envy that.
Hey, let me handle this.
It's not working. Tiger Blade! Milo Dance! Demon Fist!
Finish them off.
There it goes. That's his breaker going on.
Finish them off.
Jude! Demon Fist! One! Demonic Chaos! I can still do better. Hey, Alvin, about your weapon.
You've got an eye for good steel. This is one heck of a blade.
Actually, I meant the other one.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It looks like it channels fire spirits and projects their arts at foes.
Yeah, something like that.
That's incredible. Where'd you get it?
Oh, I see how it is. You're the envious type. Stare all you want, kid. I ain't giving it up.
You don't have to treat me like a child.
Oh, come on. I'm just yanking your chain.
Come on, you know I do a little trolling, have a little laugh.
Let's go! Over already?
I kind of remember one of the titles is actually you need to like it's either you need to eat a specific amount of items or you need to actually like have a like certain number of fights under the influence.
Time to go to work.
I might do it. Oh, the cage.
Not bad.
Excellent.
And I think with like the heavier the heavier dutier like food items, like say you recover 100% of your TP on after battle. Those ones I do like. I think they go up to yeah, like they start out at like you only get one fight with that effect to go off. And like the large is just 3. Better plan those uses wisely.
I won't let anyone down.
Or at least 25% ones will last like tens of fights.
Don't get killed. You owe me.
All right.
Nice one.
Thank you for that. Looking at big.
Over already?
All right. Not bad.
He's not wearing that this level. Arrivederci. He actually got some intelligence. The one we want to get over here.
I wonder how we can reach out to the Azul military.
Why are you so interested in them?
Because they say the Azul military hires based on ability, regardless of status.
That's certainly not how it works in Rashigal.
Is that right?
Yeah. All of Rashigal's officials are descended from nobility.
Traditions are lovely and all, but that doesn't leave a lot of juicy gigs for mercenaries like myself.
But I wouldn't want to live in Azul. The clans are always fighting amongst themselves. There's no way I'd be able to concentrate on my studies.
Different humans have such different priorities.
And here you sit, above it all.
Correct. I don't intervene in the affairs of human society.
There's an odd gap in like the gathering spots in the bottom left there.
Out of our way.
That's it! That's one! Got it. Demonic chaos! Dude! Swallow dance!
Let's go! My sword rings true.
Six grabs, huh? I swear, most of the past few combat zones have had basically the exact same look to them.
Let's go! It's not working?
Oh, that worked plenty good, Jude. This was just trying to actually get it to, like, just trying to get it to actually, like, hit all three of them at the same time.
Is fighting the only answer?
Hey, Jesus, Mila, you keep using up orange gels, I'm noticing.
Here we go. Take this. Got it. Demonic chaos. Final
All who oppose shall fall.
Damn.
I wish we didn't have to fight, but we must.
Now that was a good feeling Link combo. I think there actually is a skill. Oh, wait, nice. 3 turns under turn 1. Okay, there's a skill. I think that will make it so that like an over limit will not end until like the current Link combo etc. is like done. You can imagine how useful that is with how much damage that Links can do.
And that's a wrap.
Link groups are very popular around here. Oh. $2 grand, I'll take it.
It's not working? Let's go!
Fire one would probably been a better move there.
Let's go! Not bad.
Sorry about that.
Excellent.
About to level up. I wonder if the happiness skill is why our characters are out of sync when it comes to levels.
Not yet.
Let's go! Demonic chaos!
really the only way? I won't let anyone...
Big Alvin needs another fight to get his next level.
We'll try to be merciful.
Why do they even bother? You owe me.
Ready? Got it. Demonic chaos! Now!
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Damn it, Alvin!
It's not working?
Oh, there we go.
Demonic chaos!
Here we go. Nice one.
Finish them all.
Ready?
Got it. Demonic chaos!
All right.
All right, not bad.
New skills, new possibilities. Yeah. Here. Hey, he should get his next expansion next go around too. Round up, level up. Link arts. Oh, Soaring Vortex is one. Oh, and Arc Sweep is another.
Once we cross the Kijara Sea Falls, we'll reach Nia Khera, the village of the spirits. At least the soldiers didn't come after us.
I hope we didn't make trouble for those villagers. They were so kind to us, too.
What else could we do but run? Rashigal's troops showed up.
The villagers picked the fight, not us.
How can you talk like that? Maybe they were trying to protect us.
If you're worried about them, then maybe you should go back. It was a pleasure knowing you, Jude. Thank you for all of your help.
How can you be so cold?
You'd rather I get emotional? I'm afraid I don't have that luxury. What is it you humans say? I've no time for waxing sentimental.
Because of your mission?
Precisely.
So you think your emotions would prevent you from doing what you have to do?
Can a person still fulfill their duty if they become emotional?
Only one way to find out. You'd have to try and see.
Well then, you should take your own advice.
Huh?
Just be yourself and do what you have to do. Maybe then you'll have your answer.
I suppose.
And don't go thinking you have to act like the great Lord Maxwell here. You're only human.
Hey, are you on a mission too?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Are you sure you really want to know?
Huh?
I don't want to make you feel like the odd one out now. So, what are you gonna do, kid? Go back to the village?
No.
All right, then let's go.
I think this area is supposed to be, like, basically a dungeon. But it does also kind of suffer from the fact that it's basically a... they put it... it still kind of feels like a transitional area kind of a deal. Hey, discounts. Those two. He's gonna use all these frickin' feathers. Hey, we unlocked sandwich, French toast, pudding cake large, chocolate parfaits, tofu crackers, meat sauce pasta, soba omelet, yakisoba noodles large, veggie sticks, potato salad, soda rice, beef bowl, babo curry, and tofu miso soup. And a whole bunch of discounts too! 3 pages worth. And yes, I am basically ignoring the accessory shop because we already have most of the accessories. So it's kind of a pointless thing to worry about too much. You basically just got discounts on everything. Barely afford these two, nice. I swear Jude gets to, like, well, both Jude and kind of Mila get the advantage from the shop system. Since, like, their weapons unlock first in the list, you will always get, like, their discounts, but, well, a lot more discounts on their stuff before heading to the next tier. I'm paired with Alvin at the moment. Well, that didn't exactly work out now, did it?
Not bad.
Oh, I'm remembering Soaring Vortex. The move is weird. Mainly for the fact that, like,
can we really
it's very easy for it to just, like,
climbing.
not trigger after you try to use it. Let's see if I can show it off. Like, yeah, like, you see he does that whole stance thing with the wind blowing around him. And then he dashes forward for the move. But, like, right there, he did the charge motion for it, but he didn't actually do the charge forward. I don't know why that happens.
I can still do better.
Don't have any food active. Oh, popped up. I thought there was something on the wall that was suddenly wanting me to press something.
Hey, let me handle this.
One.
Ready when you are. Here we go. Finish them all.
Focus. Demon Fist. One.
Got it.
Come on. Onward.
What in the world's that frog doing?
Thanks. No break?
Okay. Alright. Probably actually turn that off right now. These are actually really expensive spells, aren't they? Basically double in cost compared to everything else she's got. No wonder she keeps on having she keeps auto using freaking orange gels on herself.
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a...
There. I don't know why oh wait, that was probably out of AC.
Go, Roger. Aerial fire. Igneous crush. All right.
I wonder if the healing items actually do taste like fruit gummies. Oh, there's like gummy bear, like gummies that also act as like vitamin supplements. Or if that's what having an apple gel is supposed to be like.
One, Roger.
The name's Alvin, and don't you forget it.
Guess Alvin falling behind level-wise.
Whoa, that's something.
Oh, there's something shiny over there.
Let's go, Roger. Fire. All right. Nice job.
Really keep reaching with our other moves.
All right.
Yeah, really got oddly passive there.
They say you get unusual terrain like this at points where two spirit climbs collide.
We have a lot of heal bangles.
You guys should have stayed
I guess
home.
there's just pockets we're heading for the game to give us.
Jude. I'll cover you.
Alright.
You're looking pretty dead.
Alright. A nice job. Let us move onward. So this is experience.
Another round of level ups.
Finish them off.
You Alvin?
Go! Roger. You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Hey, our next tier of the mysterious items. I don't think Xillia actually gives us healing, save points. Haven't yet. Those were all over the place in Vesperia.
Now that we're almost to Nia Khera, I'm getting curious. Is it a nice place?
Yes, I'm very fond of it. It has a certain kind of serenity. When I meditate there, it feels like my power is concentrated.
Wow.
Let's take 5. All those rocks were murder on my feet.
We can rest once we reach the village.
Oh, come on, relax. Nia Khera isn't going anywhere. Right? Rest a while.
Oh, sure. Hey, I won't argue with that. Thanks, Alvin. You're a pretty considerate guy, aren't you?
Well, I do have to admit you had me worried, kid. Trying to act all tough like that.
Oh, yeah, is it really that obvious? Anyway, I really am fine. And I found that I'm pretty good at pushing all the complicated stuff out of my brain.
Is that right?
Who are you?
You like her? Is she the one who caught your eye?
All right, let her go. I could care less what you're here for. But she's my employer right now.
Then stay back. Unless you want me to kill your golden goose.
Alvin, look. Up there. That rock to the right. Can you hit it? Take a look. It could be the key to saving Mila.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just gonna watch her die then? With friends like that.
Only tentacles.
What's the expression? Out of the frying pan.
And into the firefight. Come on, let's clean up this mess.
I remember, does it get explained why she's like the only character with a freaking tail there? What? I knew? Oh, I guess I accidentally activated the tutorial for this.
Let's go! Roger. Final down! Aerial fire!
Hey, I'll break the guard.
Demonic chaos!
That took off about a third of the boss's HP. Seriously, even before you get into like Mystic Art stuff, over limits feel great in this game.
one.
It is also kind of interesting when you pull off like a combo move to pull a friend out of an attack that an enemy's doing. Oh.
Now's our chance. Let's go. Roger.
Aerial fire!
Not yet.
What? You get to see the exact damage output there because of the.
I think that was possible.
We should practice
Okay,
chaining
well,
our
for
attacks
everybody.
for the future.
I won't let.
So this is
Just keeps getting.
You got 6 GP there. Because the boss for some reason was not comboable there.
So you spotted that monster camouflaged as a boulder? Good eyes, kid.
Did you ever consider what would have happened if the creature charged at you instead of that woman?
It wouldn't have mattered either way. Alvin still would have gotten into that woman's blind spot.
You thought of all the angles that quickly? What are you, a tactical genius?
Genius is a good word. Not many people can think that fast.
Hey, it was nothing.
Thank you, Jude. You too, Alvin.
Hey, where'd that woman go?
Hold your horses, Mr. Honor Student. We're not gonna get anywhere if we spend all day worrying about the bad guys. Come on, let's get moving. That's quite the spectacle. What do you say? Up for a quick dip?
If you're intent on that, I won't try to stop you. But I can see monsters waiting under the water.
Probably a bad move then.
Well, that was something. I've never seen such a large monster before.
Monsters who experience a mutation in their mana lobes can expand to massive sizes.
You read that in a book?
Yep.
Not much gets a rise out of you, does it? You're no fun at all.
You didn't seem particularly surprised yourself.
Well, that wasn't anything I haven't seen before.
You've traveled around the world and seen all sorts of things, huh?
All true, but I've never seen anyone pick a fight with a monster that big before.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to show you a new experience.
Lucky me.
More expansion. Downburst. Some more damage attacking a downed enemy. Just enough to overcome their weird, big, like, resistance boost they get for being grounded. Take these two up there, then. Oh, Palm Strike. Huh. I don't think I've ever made use of that. Definitely gonna need to go over this route and finally actually put some points into freaking intelligence up there. Yeah, we're going for this one. Backstep. Assault. Hurling assault. Oh god, she's got like nothing in this area. Where use? Oop. Lightning spell, and she actually has enough to pick it up. Terra Rupture. So the charge move is the same as the normal move. It's entitled. Why that one doesn't get the name change like a lot of the others do. Huh. And still get healed. Full shot. He does have this as a starting point for that sucker. Still will recover from physical ailments. 5% boost for each woman in the party, which is, I guess 15% is the max you can get from that. The way we came in, or oh no, wait, I think we came from this direction. Yeah, we could kind of see that little plateau-ish place that had a chest on it earlier.
Try to be merciful.
Let's end this.
Let's go.
Roger.
Try fire.
Dang it.
All right.
You got knocked away, I think by Alvin there. Obvious treasure hiding place is obvious. Oh. Wait, sometimes they're actually decent accessories too. In general, it's usually going to be the attachments for cosmetic stuff.
Here we go again.
Roger.
Aerial fire! Jude, thanks. All right.
You see the way Mila freezes those enemies in their tracks? I guess she really is into bondage.
Oh, is that what the technique is called?
Aw, I thought I'd get more of a rise out of you than that.
I'm just tired of your lies and innuendos. Just give it up already.
Oh, and now I'm the one being tied down by your sadistic decrees. Sorry, Jude. I'm not that into bondage play.
But it is true that some people can only experience true intimacy when they're tied and bound.
The conversation takes a surprising turn. Are you speaking from personal experience?
No, I read it in a book. It was called Men and Women Beneath the Sheets.
What sort of books are you reading?
There was a similar comment in The Aesthetics of Being the Catcher as well.
That one's probably about something different.
Oh?
Well, I wouldn't really know.
Sounds like Mila's more into total freedom than tying anyone down.
I swear these three have such great conversations together.
So, any idea who that woman was?
No clue. Although she did seem to know me.
I imagine you mercenaries make a lot of enemies in your line of work.
Although, I have to admit, she was really pretty.
I never pegged you for the bad girl type, kid. Or maybe you just like older women.
I don't know. Maybe.
Now that I think about it, how often is it in any of these types of, like, well, games, whatever, in general, when someone says, "Oh, is that your type?" is it not met with immediate, no, I would never like something like that. It's like one of the few times I've ever seen someone actually say, yeah, maybe.
Let's go.
Fire. Yeah.
Should have gone a little easier.
I'll cover you.
One.
All who oppose shall fall.
Yeah, I figure you would die from that.
Alright.
Oh. Up to getting 4 BP again? Damn, Terror Rupture. So for, yeah, over here, resistance. Skill he wants to pick up. Actually, I think it's Palm Strike and Pull Shot is a combo for Jude. Is it weird that I can actually remember some of that stuff? I've actually remembered some of the combinations for making different skill attacks. No, we've reached Niakara.
We've arrived.
So this is Niakara.
Huh. I thought it would be fancier.
Excuse me. Where's Ivor?
He went off to find Lord Maxwell and... Lord Maxwell?
Yes, I have returned.
I can't believe you deigned to speak to me. I am unworthy.
I guess she's the real deal.
She's something, all right.
Not everyone gets to road trip with a major deity. I had my doubts.
Please relax. No need for formalities. You say Ivor isn't here?
Yes, but he should have returned by now. We're worried about him.
I see. He always did have a short temper. Please, return to your work. I need to perform the ritual to resummon the four at my shrine. But it would seem my handmaid is away. Would you mind lending a hand?
What? You mean we can help you?
I'm not exactly a religious scholar.
It's nothing difficult. The village has 4 altars, each with a temporal stone.
So you want us to bring those to the shrine you mentioned?
Precisely.
Why not just ask the villagers for help?
You saw what just happened. Except for my handmaid, I don't really fraternize with the villagers. They can
Oh,
barely
just
look
till
at
we
me, let
meet
alone hold a
Ivar.
conversation.
Ah, the trials of godhood. Well, I guess a little physical labor won't kill us. Right, kid?
We can handle it.
I brought you
Don't worry,
walking
Jude.
throughout all the
I'll
village,
explain
but
your
now we need to
predicament
go
to the
back through the
villagers
village
after
to
the
pick up the
ceremony.
stuff we need.
Please be patient for just a little longer.
Sure. Okay, let's get hunting for those temporal stones. You said they were in the village?
Yes. Gather the stones and bring them to the shrine. It lies beyond the village.
Yeah, the temporal stones are actually well, we
beyond the
actually
village
saw
sure is
several
something.
of them
That's
while
the
we were
Near-Terra
going throughout
Hollow
the
It's
area.
a special land where 4 spirit climbs meet. Nice to-
Again with this one.
There it
Good
is.
performance, but terrible fuel efficiency.
Here we go. This must be one of the temporal stones.
A side quest.
Welcome home, Lord Mac.
I'm glad to see you're all well.
All thanks to you, Lord Maxwell.
Wow. So people really do worship Mila.
It's pretty rare to find Maxwell worshippers these days, but apparently they used to be quite common.
Faith in the spirits seems to have fallen dramatically all over the world. Although I couldn't tell that from here.
The more spirit arts progress, the more spirits are seen as simply another facet of nature.
So they used to be a bigger deal back then?
Yeah. Legends say that it was the spirit Maxwell who created Riza Maxia to begin with. And the first human to follow him, Kresnik, came to be known as the Genesis Sage.
Correct. And the people of this village are Kresnik's descendants.
Yeah, you get crazy origin stories like that in all these rustic towns.
How dare you! 20 years ago, I personally witnessed the advent of Lord Maxwell and the 4 great spirits. I saw her grow into the woman you see before you, without ever taking a bite of food or a wink of sleep. This miracle is proof that our legends were true.
Want to tell this geezer about the time Mila collapsed from hunger?
Just leave him alone. Come to think of it, the 6 ruling houses of Rashagal are all a part of that legend too. Their founders were supposed to be the 6 disciples of Maxwell and Kresnik, right?
Now that is the truly absurd origin story. Those fools have no clue about the true secrets of this world. I should never have said that. Please, forgive me.
What just happened?
Nothing.
Foreshadowing.
Don't worry about it.
Here's the fire one. I'm out of offerings to leave at the shrine. Could I ask you to help me find some more? They can't be difficult to find. An insect husk to leave as an offering. Symbolizes the transition between life and death. We don't have one of those yet, I think. I think they actually do show up in, like, the next area-ish region. It is.
There we go. All 4 temporal stones.
I appreciate
At the
your
time,
efforts.
I think this is a
Let's
good
bring them
spot
to the
to leave off till next time. Here.
Nia Kara really is the sticks,
Oh,
huh?
and there's that
How
kid
about
here
we
too.
just call it simple?
Hey, you know what? I ate an apple the other day. So good. Really want you to have one too, Lord Maxwell. Like someone go get one for me. Don't have to find an apple and bring it to you so you can give it right back to me. That doesn't seem very efficient. My mom won't let me go outside the village, and there aren't any apples here. Now all meal is just find an apple for him. And it's just back in the previous area.
This is
Or
your hometown,
town.
Mila? It's so normal.
Isn't it nice? It's so quiet here.
Yeah, it sure is.
Pretty weak, huh? I was expecting something freaky.
Hey, come on.
Did you say something?
Oh, I was just wondering if your parents were around.
Spirits don't have parents.
And how were you born?
I took this form 20 years ago. I appeared along with the 4 in the village shrine.
Why?
You seem to have a lot of questions about me.
Just trying to keep Jude entertained. He was complaining about how boring the village was.
Jude, do you crave chaos that much?
What? I didn't say anything like that.
So, all the arts that channel the 4 great spirits don't work anymore?
Yeah, not since the silencing 20 years ago. The power of the 4 disappeared overnight, causing a worldwide panic.
And when did Mila take human form again?
20 years ago.
Wait, are the 2 related?
Yes, That was me. I reserved the 4 for my personal use.
Seriously?
I have no reason to deceive you. Of course, even I can't summon them now, so you'll have to take my word for it.
Alright, there we go. So with that, thank you all for coming on out.